Hello, good morning, beautiful people. So, I'm back to another video, and sorry, yesterday, when I did the other video yesterday, I got interrupted in the middle of it. It got so long, but anyway. So, one thing is, if you play Path of Exile, you know that any amulet that has plus level spirit are super expensive. Like, they are really expensive, but there is a way you can cheat the system, let's say, and build your own amulets without spending too much. I mean, too much is kind of we say relative, because depends on how far you are in the game. I am a poor guy yet, so to me, I only got one drop that I sold for 200 something divines that I managed to equip my build better. But now I decide that any item I want more than what I already have has to be craft, because the price they ask when they manage to craft those things that dates is super expensive. It's because the craft is not 100% deterministic, so you don't actually know how much you're gonna spend until you make something good. So that's why I say, okay, I think the best solution is to me to craft my own stuff, and if I don't manage to craft good thing, I sell it for a little profit. But when I manage great things, I'm gonna keep for me, right? So how I'm doing it? Normally, I go to sites and I buy bases, right? Like, but this is too much expensive, because okay, unless you are ready to spend a lot of money to use all kind of things you need to craft, then you buy it. Like, but because I'm doing cheap craft, I'm not gonna buy 9 divine base to do it. So what I'm doing is oh, this is from yesterday. Let me see. Yeah, what I'm doing is like, I check for things that basic. I don't, this is a craft one, and it's not good because it has the evasion, but it doesn't have armor or energy shield. You need both of them. You go for spell damage, it's not that much important. So this thing is going for 25 divine. This is a fail craft. Someone was trying to craft something and he failed, so he's selling it. So what I'm gonna do is, I normally do this. I deactivate this. I'll put something like this: corrupt no, unveil no, because some people unveil and see that they cannot get good stuff, they sell it. Craft no, and sanctified no. Basically, I'm looking for people that will find a good amulet that looks kind of good, and they don't want to craft it. They say, okay, I'm just gonna sell it for some value. Like, I bought this one for 1 divine, and look at it, it wasn't craft. It's not craft at all. It was just found like that. They sold it for 1 divine because that person say, okay, I'm not gonna craft. He doesn't understand about that these are practically only tier 1 stuff. Very good. The only thing that's missing is level or spell, depends if you use a spell, or melee. This is more for melee because it has armor, but there is character that use a spell and use the armor. So this is the only thing. So this can be very good. But I bought it for 1 divine because just by using the mechanics here. So foresee no, desecrate no, right? So that means I'm looking for a virgin items. I'm looking for some people that don't want to waste their time with crafts. They find something good, they just want to sell it. So we're gonna search. You see there is a lot of stuff. This wasn't craft. They found it like that. They didn't craft anything because I put on the filter no craft, and they are selling it. Okay, what can you work with? Like, the price is too much. When I find them for cheap, and like this one that was missing a suffix, Because if he's missing a suffix, it's going to give me the chance to try plus melee, right? There is a quality that I'm going to use, a quality, then I'm going to use a woman and try to get that plus melee, right? And I think there is, it's very expensive, but there is only one quality for attack, right? It can be melee or it can be spells. That's the problem. But for one divine, I'm gonna take a chance, right? Of course, this guy could place this for 20 divine. Nobody gonna buy it because it's too high risk. Despite it's good, but it doesn't have everything, and it's too much risk for you to try to craft it. So that's why some people will keep their stuff here for 50 divine and they will never sell it, because nobody gonna buy something like that for 40 divine. And I look like this. Let me show you an example. Okay, Lisa's 48 evasion rate, 43 spirit, and Rarit street to level, and as recoup, but it's missing armor, right? It wasn't craft. You can desecrate the thing. Let me see if I have foreseen, because looks like something that someone foreseen. Okay, no foreseen. That means they don't know what's going to happen. You can desecrate here. No, it's not this one. Where it is? This one. You can desecrate the suffix, the prefix, and try to get the armor, right? It's not bad at all, but the price is already expensive, because if you don't get the armor you need, you will lose 40 divine. Like, it's a lot. You can make something like this with much less divine, you know, much less divine. This is someone that doesn't have any, or he doesn't have currency, or he doesn't want to take a chance, because he know that if he break here, if he breaks the desecration, it's going to be cheaper. So he's trying to profit before, right? And yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. But this is too expensive, because it's still in the middle of the craft. And for 40 divine, you can try several times to craft this. You're probably going to make something better than this one for 40 divine. So not worth it. So right now, like I said, the best way is the way I think is the way I'm doing it, unless you are filter rich. So as explained, you can see my filter. I have this as this no if that you place, and then okay, I buy this one for 1 divine, and now I have the exterior, but this go for almost 1 divine, and these go for 100 something exalt. So what this does is, I'm gonna take one. Why I'm gonna take instead of just fill it? It's because it has 2 suffix. I need 1 suffix free, so I can try with a perfect exalt and quality to try to get attack. That gonna be, can be, if I got luck, it's gonna be melee. If I don't got luck, it's gonna be spell, or it's gonna be something. And also I need to be luck for it to be high level. All right, I don't know if there is a way to block also, to use I can go with chaos and use just suffix on chaos until I get high level, right? But that's more expensive. Like, let me just show you all the things you can do.
Yes?
I can do this and go, and let me check suffix. Oops. Okay. Omen of Dextra, Exaltation. It's not this one. Suffix. Okay. While this is in your inventory, your next Chaos Orb will remove only suffix modifier. So I can try through Chaos Orb. Right. How much is this? 6. That's very expensive. 6 divine. So imagine how many times I have to do that till I reach. And suffix is very big pool. That's the problem. It's gonna be more expensive to do that way, but if you want to be 100%, you're gonna get what you want. That's the way to go. But that's a craft for someone that has a lot of money. That's why craft at certain point it's not. It's very RNG now. It's not 100%, right? So that's why when someone makes something good, they sell it very expensive. But you need to know what is good and what is just normal thing to get. So what we do is we come here to WebDB. Here we're gonna check the modifiers on the amulets, right? So you can see if you're gonna use Chaos Orb to get suffix, imagine how many chances you have. Look, all these are suffix. It's a lot. To prefix is less, right? So there's more chance for you to get what you want using on the prefix. But imagine it's 6 divine for each try, and imagine how much of it is. So you need to be very, very rich to do that through Chaos or to do through that method. But it's a method, is a more, let's say, 100% chance to get what you want. You just need to have enough currency to spend, and if you don't care. But what I'm going to do is different. Level of Almel skill as the attack skill, right? And is the only one attack on the suffix. That's a great news, right? He has attack tag. So what I can do is, because he has attack tag, I can come here and write attack. What's gonna come to me is that I'm gonna get, where is it? There is a, oh, is it attack? Probably I didn't. Okay, River Catalyst. I think the River Catalyst is more, I would say, is more expensive, but at the same time, give you more chance to get what you want. So it's going to enhance the attack modifier on a geo. That's going to be my next step. It's very expensive. Like 1 is 3 divine. Wow, yesterday was cheaper. Today is super expensive. So if I need 20, right? If I put 20, wow, it's going to be 68 divine. That's too much. I'm not going to throw that way. There is less. So we go to bridge. I think attack. There is the less expensive, but you still have a chance. The only thing is you might not get high level. Where is attack? Minion. Oh, attack, bro. Oh, that's super expensive. 68 divine for that. Okay. Attribute attack. Okay. This one, if I want 20, that's the amount you need, is gonna be about 7 divine. But I'm gonna put in chaos. It's gonna be more even. Okay, 6 chaos for 20, right? But this, I'm gonna lose 6 divine or 7 divine, let's say. But I know 50. 56. Okay, I think that 56 chaos orb, that's about 7 divine. So if I use that, and then I'm gonna use, after I use that, I'm gonna use another thing from Where is it? Wow, there's a lot. It's very expensive there. Almost 10 divine, right? Ritual or Armor of Catalyzing Exaltation. What this does is Armor of Catalyzing Exaltation. I just need one. I'm gonna put 4 exalt. It's not expensive. It's like 10 exalt. We just buy it. What this does is when this is activated and I'm gonna use a exalt, there is a chance for me to get a mod of that same tag that is the quality I have on the amulet. So if I put attack or quality, I might get the attack suffix, and there is only one. That's why the most expensive one will cost you 60 something divine to buy, right? Why? It's because it give you more chance to get higher level, but I don't know, man. That's so what I'm gonna do. Let's do this. Okay, I have, if I talk too much, I have 2 intelligence and all elemental resistance. I prefer that the intelligence go away and I get all elemental resistance, but either way it's gonna be fine for me. I'm gonna just activate these. These will make sure that only suffix, yeah, suffix gonna be removed, and we have only 2. Then we're gonna use remove a modifier, augmented it with a new. I need the how you call it? I need to have on amulets the damage taker recupers life, because that's very good. I'm making a tank character, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. Bam. Okay, it took the all resistance. It's fine, and it gave me 19%. That's very good. Intelligence is not bad. Actually, I already have intelligence here. So anyway, so what this need now is plus level of melee. If I get that, I am good, but I need to spend 7 divine to try that. 7 divine to try to get that, right? So I already spent on those 2 items 1 divine. Now I'm gonna spend 7 divine. If it goes wrong, I need to sell this, and it doesn't have a level. It's not gonna be like, but let's go. It's all for the purpose of the experience. 7 divine, I'm gonna be only 90 divine. I'm getting really poor right now. So what I'm gonna do, we'll say exchange. I already bought that. I'm going with bridge. I need a river catalyst, very expensive, but we're gonna pay in chaos orb, and I need 20. Well, that's 60 chaos orb. Now that's too much. 55, 56. Okay,
I'll post it right away.
go. I need 4 more. So we're gonna put quality on this. Actually, we got with only, I thought we need 1 for each, but we got quality. Attack modifier 20%. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna get it. So now I already spent, that cost me 7 divine, right? So totally we are at 8 divine spent, and with the purchase of the amulet we are at 9 divine spent. So what I need now is a perfect exalt, because I wanna, and the perfect exalt, how much divine is this? Another cost. One perfect exalts go for almost 3 divine. So I think I'm gonna have to pay in chaos because 20 chaos. Almost 3 divine, so we are at 11 divine just to try this craft. And this is cheap because this is a cheap craft. This is not expensive craft. This is cheap craft. So because I have attack modifier like I showed you before, and we can review that, and we see that this is the most, you can fail it, but it's the less expensive, because if I desecrate it, I can desecrate it and try to get, but even the pool for desecration is too high, because base suffix you're gonna have these, and also you're gonna have these on the desecration. That's too much. It's a big pool to try to get that through desecration. Probably the best one will be to spend the catalyst that costs 68 divine, but I'm not going through that. That's too much. Okay, I already spent 11 divine right now, and we're gonna activate these, so my exalt will consume the quality of attack and will give me, please give me, will give me the only one attack in all suffix, that's all melee skill. But all melee skill, you can see that, okay, attack, all projectile skill doesn't have attack, right? Projectile doesn't have attack, only melee as attack. The other levels, minion as minion, caster, so we want these, but we want +3, we want the max. We don't want +2, but at least, okay, even if we are 2, we still gonna profit. But if we don't get any of these, we're gonna be bad. So what we're gonna do, we have that. Let me take this so it doesn't bug it out. Have that, and we're gonna cross the fingers and do it that we're gonna get +3 right now. +3, please. Another thing I can say, if you have enough money, you can get the catalyst that will make the quality go to 40%, but it can corrupt it, so you might lose it, so it's not a good way to go about it. But I feel like if you're going to try 40%, you need to go with the bases, and you need to find it yourself, because if you buy it, unless you are very rich. So this is for poor people. For poor people like myself, this is the way to go. And yep, I am nervous. I'm nervous because I already spent a lot. Let me see, 11 divines now. Actually, it's because I had so many chaos. I had more than 11 divines in chaos. Now I don't have chaos anymore. And that's it. Please, RNG, give me +3. If I get +3, I have better one than this one. Get me +3, please. Let's go. +3 of melee attack. Boom! What I got? Man, it gave me attribute. 18 to all attributes. That sucks. Just this step was 60 divine. So I'm still not done yet. I can try to sell these to make my money back. Like, I spend 11 divines. I can try to sell it for 11 divines and just get my money back. Some people might doesn't care about the level, because this has a lot of attributes. It has a lot of spirit, and he has good stats. Some people might like that, right? But, or I can just come and spend more money and desecrate only the suffix and try to get something there. But because I'm a poor guy, I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna try to sell it to get my money back. Because someone can take this craft further and get very good item, right? Or me, I can just keep crafting this thing. How can I do it? Because right now, what is the path? I can use, let me show you. I can come here with Orb of an Element, and Orb of an Element is cost in terms of divine is almost half divine, 1.3. Okay. A quarter divine is one and what quarter, right? One divine can give you, let's say it's one divine. It's a much easier way to think about it. Actually, I have of my own. Okay, I have 8 of them, so I'm not that poor. Okay, so what you can do, you can come here and buy this thing. I always go, what I want is prefix. I want to do something with the prefix. Then with prefix, I have Omen of Sinister Eraser, Omen of Sinister Annulment. What this does is, while this is in your inventory and you activate it, your Orb of Annulment will remove only prefix. So I can remove one prefix and do all the step again. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I wanna try and lose another 10 divines because just that quality cost me around that. So yeah, this costs 10 divines, one of these. So it's gonna be another 20 divine. Do I want to do this? I don't think so. I really don't think so. You know, right now, you know what I think? Let me show you something. I think right now, for what I'm seeing, I think buy something like this, but not with this. Let's put this 40 spirit at least. And let's take this and put this melee skill 3. 30 divine. I think this is too expensive, but I think right now probably buy this and try to craft is gonna be better. But the thing is, you still cannot guarantee that you're gonna get what you want. So what you can do is put this 50. Yeah, you wanna have 40 because you want to have 60, and for that this has to be at least 45, right? So save at least 45. This has to be, but then you need to check because, oh, what the heck corrupted you, crazy guy? Okay, this is the one, 60 spirit total. But the price is absurd, man. 60 divine? Jeez. Wow. Let me just count that. I lost 11 divine on this thing. I can spend another. Now it's gonna be like almost 20 divine to spend to try to get again. Almost 20 divine. Bro, that's a lot. I don't know if I want to do that. This is going to make me more tankier, but I'm going to lose a lot of damage. Let me see. My damage now is very good. But if I put this, whoa, I'm going to go to 47k damage. That's like... Oh, because this has dexterity, this has only 18. 67k. But this is gonna make me super tanky. Wow. So I'm gonna do the following.
Have an order?
Because this... If you manage to get plus level of melee skill on this thing, you're gonna sell it for 120 divine or more, right? I'm not gonna, I don't have enough money to spend on this anymore. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it to sell, and I'm gonna ask a hefty price for it, because if someone has money, he can make it profit on it. So I'm gonna put it to sell, and I'm gonna ask like, bear in mind this is not for poor people, this is for rich people that can actually make, because after you craft it, you can make a profit. So I don't want to be cheap on this one, because this is already perfect suffix, perfect. The suffix is perfect. You just need to work on the prefix. And I don't know if I want to sell this. I think I should keep working on this. Spend my divine on this, because I will never find I'm gonna keep this, man. Or nah, I'm gonna keep this for me. I'm gonna work on this thing. Whenever I have the currency, I'm gonna work on it. And this time around, I'm going for 68 divine to try to get the river catalyst. Next time I'm gonna buy for 68 divine, or I'm gonna farm it. Let me see what I have. Actually, I'm gonna farm it. I have the Neuro Catalyst. I have the none of these is good. I need these ones. I'm gonna craft this thing. I'm gonna keep this thing. This is gonna be my baby. You go out, you stay here. I'm not gonna sell it, because this is almost done, the craft. You just need to be patient and do, because the suffix is perfect. Exactly what I need on the suffix. Only tier 1 spirit, tier 1 evasion, tier 1 armor. That's perfect. Now, the only thing I need, I can try, oh, there's another thing. I can use, I don't know if you can use this orb only on suffix. Like, I can take one suffix, and that's a not expensive craft, and make only two, and try to fix the recoup. Right? If I fix the recoup, then I can chaos orb only suffix, but that's nuts. That's a lot. That's not the way to go. But if you're going to go 10-10, I'm gonna keep that. Probably I'm gonna just use it when I'm leaving the game to have very high effective health. But I'm gonna keep it that there. Okay, that's about all for today. So you can see, is craft is not deterministic. So yeah, sometimes you see some price for some stuff and you say, wow, that's too expensive. But now I got the impression that actually for the price of the things to craft, unless you have all the things, it's too expensive to even try. Look, I just spent 11 divines on this thing, and I cannot go further, because if not, I'm going to be using almost 20 divines for each try. Imagine 20 divines for each try, and when you see you already spend 100 divine and you still don't have the item that you need. Yep, we're gonna wait. Okay, that's all for this video, and when I get the currents to do more, I will do more on this amulet. It's the thing that is because I'm doing breach, I think I can make the other amulets. There is breaches amulets that has skills incorporate. I think that's going to be better to spend the money on than this kind of amulets. So I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna keep that there, and if I farm something from my own, I might do that.